Hey all, quick follow-up today on something number one, cheap, number two, quick and easy to install, and number three, gives you the peace of mind that your power charging system is actually operating. Please like and subscribe, and I'll show you what I'm doing to have that peace of mind. Okay, I'm going to spin the camera around here and I'm going to show you how I installed this thing. They've included a diagram here that shows where things are powered, but I'll turn this around and explain what I did to get in here, where I put things and where things are headed. So right now I'm showing you the dash of my 1750 Fishhawk, and I've got in the dash area right there, mounted next to my power pole switch, a mic tuning LED digital double voltmeter. And that voltmeter allows me to see my voltages both when for my main battery, which is my starting battery hooked up to my motor, and my auxiliary battery that's running all my power, and it allows me to see the function of my automatic charge relay when it's operating. So when my power is keyed on, it's off. Otherwise, when my power is keyed on, you'll see that my main battery has 12.4 volts there. And then when I switch on my master power for my auxiliary power, you'll see that I've got 12.8 volts on that battery. And when the battery is running, you'll be able to see the charge voltage in the main battery from the alternator, and then you'll see the charge voltage, the automatic charge relay will close and allow charging to the auxiliary battery, and you'll see the voltage, charging voltage on both batteries then. And you'll get to monitor your battery voltages all day long and watch the operation of your power system as you go throughout your day with confidence that you're going to have power to both operate all your equipment and to start your big motor to get home. So this is a great tool to have, and I think necessary for this kind of a power system, just to keep track of everything. Okay, you'll see on the diagram that you need keyed power, and of course there's my key. So when I turn my switch on to the on position, I want that gauge to light up and power up, and I want the main voltage to read. In order to do that, I've got to get this switch right here, the positive lead on that, to a positive source up here that's also keyed power. And for me, that was as simple as taking out 3 screws here on my dash, 1, 2, and 3. Took those screws out, pulled this dash cluster out, and on the back of my speedometer right here, this gauge here, there was a 24 volt power that was to the power, the keyed power. And when you turn the keyed switch on, 12 volts lit up to the back of that gauge. And then I had my power source. So I backed off a little nut that was on the back of that, added a short wire lead to the back of it, protected it with some waterproofing shrink wrap, heat tape, and ran that then to the positive of the main on the back of this switch. There's an auxiliary positive on the back of this switch. I ran that wire from the back of the switch to the actual fuse panel, power panel that's down underneath the dash area here that services all these components. And I found an empty lead, fused it with a 2 amp fuse, and put that wire from the positive terminal on the fuse panel to the back of this gauge. I then ran the negative, the only one negative terminal on the back of this, to that same negative bus bar on the back of that panel under the dash, and then that provides the functionality. So you have full power to it, simple, it's all real close, short wiring runs. So very, very simple to get yourself keyed power to both your main battery and then your auxiliary battery. Okay, very simple, very inexpensive, heads up, neat, clean, powered appropriately, peace of mind that your charging system is working and that you've got battery voltage to get you through the day, both starting and powering your system up. Good insurance on everything working properly. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.